Hello and welcome back to Factorio. Last time we were here, I was playing Factorio. Today, booting up Factorio last time, crashed my video driver. Yeah. It didn't just crash it uninstalled the video driver. I've never seen that before. It was funny. It wasn't funny when I had to, reinstall the driver. Then I used DDU in safe mode. Then I forgot to unplug my Ethernet. Then Windows installed an update while I was installing an update. And that hard-locked the card. Like, the system wouldn't post anymore. So I was basically just forced to, how do I okay, basically what I was forced to do was, fucking... Okay, hold on, my mind is melting watching this go... Anyways, yeah, so basically what ended up happening was I had to, uninstall the graphics card from the computer, like, open up the computer, reseat the GPU, and then, like, you know, yeah. So, our Aquilo transfer ship is on a Nauvis orbit. It isn't actually full yet, because I am out of inventory space. I'm going to set a request for only 1,000. Which will mean that I'll have to dump a lot of these down to Nauvis. There we go, yeah. Now that should fit, right? Yeah, okay. But I'm gonna have to redesign most of the ship, cause we need rocket turrets. Now, we have rocket turrets on Vulcanus. Actually, quite a few of them. But yeah, we need to use a bunch of advanced magic in order to get all the required stuff to, shoot out the rockets. So... yeah, oh yeah, speaking of, literally today I was, getting a wisdom tooth removed, which, I've seen some people be like, wow, getting your wisdom tooth removed, doesn't that mean they, like, get you high? No, they just... So what you do is you wait for the wisdom tooth to actually grow out enough. You take and, like, then you go to the dentist with... like the, like, you know, the RTG scan that you did of your teeth. Oh. Oh, this is broken. Uh-oh. But yeah, but then you do that. And, then you just kind of let the dentist, rip your tooth out. Which, she does with something that is very screwdriver-shaped. I did inquire on if it was an actual screwdriver. It sadly was not. If it was, I would have definitely approved, though. Something about getting a tooth pulled by a screwdriver is mildly funny to me. So this is going to move both... spoilage and the other stuff. Okay. So that's gonna cause problems, serious problems. So, I'm going to add this here. Some nutrients can spoil. I do not care. So we can do it like this. There we go. Then just put this there. And over there. Oh, wait, we have spoilage. Put you in there. There we go. Why have you stopped now? Oh, I see. We're making way too much of that. I guess a surplus is better than a deficit. And everything is still being made, so... Good enough, I say. I have 44 ammo. Travel to platform beta. Okay. So, what processes do we have? Okay, so we have iron and copper from this. We can just reuse the same ones. We can have calcite. And we have carbon and sulfur. So we need explosives, for which we need coal. How the fuck do I get coal over here? Okay, let's fly back to, Vulcanus. And let's go to the, good old Aquilo transfer ship and figure this out. So we need coal. Hold on. Is there a... Yeah, we need coal for this. How do you make... Okay, so the only way to make a rocket is with explosives. How do I make an explosive in space? Huh, we can use calcite for a lot more thruster fuel. Okay. Okay, but what do we do with sulfur? We would still need coal. I'll consult the Google. Coal synthesis. Aha. Okay, and that recipe just doesn't exist when you open up the menu. Okay. But hey, 338 science per minute. That's like the entire base chugging along, right? Yeah. Though, That's for cryogenic and promethium science, by the way. Oh, you're getting pretty warm. Some of these are rotting. Uh oh. Okay, drop me down to Vulcanus. So the issue is... The Aquilo ship is full on stuff. So I'm gonna just have to, send it back to, yeah, Vulcanus. Disable all of these. And then I'm gonna have to, like, start, Tesla weapons. Yes, please. We're gonna be playing some Command and Conquer, I think. But not the funny rat thing. Conqueror isn't a rat, is he? He's a squirrel. Whatever. We're not gonna be doing that kind of... yeah. I am intending to just retrofit as much as I can, because I'm a lazy bastard. What I may do is I may move these down by one, because the advanced recipe also makes calcite. And just put it on both sides, and then just... When this is done, I'll move this back, so these guys will also get the other stuff. We'll see. I don't even know. Actually, no, for this... God, I'm gonna have to redesign this entire thing, aren't I? Except the cargo bays, because that'll spill out everything into the void. So now that we're here... We need some cargo bays to send up. How do I make a cargo bay again? Steel plate processing units, LDS. Processing units? I like how the moment I start picking this stuff up, like, this place is really not doing anything. It's just idle. It's sleeping. This used to run at, like, 5 times as much power as it does now. Because when you don't do anything, the base doesn't need to run much. Have we made any epic quality? Oh, I love gambling. Oh, no, we haven't, because these ones filled up. What about you? Haha, no. Damn, that's embarrassing. Alright, let's see. And this is just completely all full. Okay. Okay, so now that we're here, we need to start doing some changes. So first of all, I'll remove all of the production stuff. Except I can't remove the power poles, because that'll break everything. So I'll try to keep these guys for now. I wish there was a way to do symmetry, but there isn't. Oh! Wait, no, that means I also broke... Yeah. They probably also wasted a lot of fuel. Actually, no, we'll just remove the fuel as well. It doesn't matter. Ship isn't ready anyways. So we'll be removing all of that. Now, maybe the power poles weren't my most intelligent idea, but they were an idea at one point. Am I too attached to the idea to change it? Probably, because what else would I change it with? I don't know what I'll do here. I think I genuinely may abandon the idea of symmetry. And storage is full. Fuck, okay. Gotta start placing stuff. Actually, we can just toss some garbage into space, can't we? Where's, like... yeah. Toss that into space. And this. Huh. What else do we not need but have? Actually, we can start by, and place a cargo landing pad, but just placing down some of these should... What? Is there a buffer of some kind that everything flows into? But, okay, we have 10 of these. We'll have to send up 10 more. But we do have 10 of them. We'll add a few more. Okay, then we can continue deleting stuff. Okay. We can now start figuring out the other stuff. Okay, first of all, we need to do the, reprocessing. How did I do? How many of these are up here? There are, well, a lot. How much is on another transfer ship? There's 2 for each. So that's what I'll do. I'm just gonna go to the Fulgoran ship. And I'll copy this over to the Aquilo ship, but I'll move it up here. And then I'll put another one over here. I want to do it this way. Specifically because then we aren't blocking more important things of this stuff. So then again, go to the, Fulgora ship. There we go. So that should be, yeah, about 100-ish of each, except for the other ones, for the ice minerals. So now that that's done, we will also have to, well, remove these solar panels and do some of the other processing. So, let me think about this. We should do 2 of each. Like, 2 of these, and then we'll see what we can do with them, because we'll need, you know, both copper and iron. So we can do this. Then, what do you make? You have a small chance of shooting an asteroid chunk back out. So I want you to, yeah, just in case, shit one of those out. And then filter for one of the ores. I hope that's not on Gleba. Can't even see. Navis, it's fine. Then I think I'm gonna do processing down here. I think I'll also do like 4 iron per for like however many coppers we'll do. No. I'll do it like this. So then, this could work. Keyword could. Like this. Okay. I don't know what I'll use this for yet, but then we can just put one of these here and only filter the plates. There we go. Okay, so now that that's done, we should be doing something with the iron. So what I think I'll do is I'll move the iron down. Well, I can't, actually. I'll do it. Wait, how many are there on the other ship? There are 12 for iron. So, metallic asteroid crushing gives me, for 1 chunk, 20 ore. The Aquilo ship gives me, for 1 chunk, 5 ore. And let me just check, are both of these 5 seconds long? Yeah, no, this is 2... Okay. Okay. I can just hover over it like a smart person. Okay, so that gives me 10. And that gives me 2. So we will need a lot more of them. Actually, this gives 0.8. How much do you do? 0.62. 0.6 times 4 is 2.40. We'll get a third one. Oh, this is gonna use a lot of these, isn't it? Okay. We'll get a third one. And then this one will just merge with all the other ones. But if we have 2, 2, 2, and then we would need a total of... Let's think about this. If I have 6 here, let's have... Tell you what, we'll probably do okay with 8. And we'll have this same... Oh, that's not gonna work with this here. Do it like this. Yeah. Not the most neat solution, but it's going to do. So we'll have it like this. Yeah, okay. And we have... So if I have one more of these... but I... make it normal... Then... Actually, I could turn this like that, right? Yeah. And move you one down here to save in some space. So what this could do is this could give me 10 and then 16. And this does... Okay, actually no, because we need copper for other stuff. I think that'll be fine. So then we'll go over here. And do it like this. Oops. And then just use these guys. Yeah, if you're wondering, I don't know if you've been watching the other videos, but yeah, you need... Sorry, you don't need any power poles here. They're just here so I can connect all the inserters to my network. Even though I just noticed this doesn't work. Oops, okay. That explains a lot. Yeah, when I made this thing wider, so that it would, you know, capture whichever minerals we needed, I didn't realize... Yeah, that broke. Whatever. Okay, but anyways, now that we have this working... we would somehow want the iron to go up there where the turrets are. I know how to get there. Well, we'll actually need some of it over here as well. But, you know, the turrets are gonna be the priority so that... If, you know, if the turrets go hungry, everything else dies before we can get to the point where we will need any of the other stuff to work, you know, so... Go over here, do this. May it be a little bit stupid? Yes. Is it worth it? We'll see. But yeah. Oh. Oops. Finally, okay, ammo is back online. Okay, but now... we also need to make the other stuff. Because this is just one of the 3 ingredients, and we have a lot of space for that reason. So I guess we can begin with, hold on. So this makes 0.1 and 0.4. If I go to the other ship, that always seems to be parked. This makes, okay, 5 and 2.5. And you make 1. I swear, man. Okay. Oh, and we're also out of these, so we need to send up a bunch more. Which isn't gonna be a problem. I just need steel and electric engine units. Do you guys think this base has, steel and electric engine units? I think we may be in a bit of a pickle. We can call the pickle, a problem. Because will we have enough? Yeah, no, I mean, seriously. Also, you can't build them here. Gravity is too high, apparently. Why are you dead? Wait a minute. Something has gone awry. It seems that, there is no heavy oil. All of them are backed up on light oil, actually. Uh-huh. So, let's take this, copy it over here, and pretend that, like, nothing bad happened. Just do this. The bots will fill it in eventually. Okay, so then we just need to get a bunch of light oil, which I know you can barely see we need, considering how much, you know, other stuff we need. Also, I just have to say, I do really adore how much, light oil, sorry, how, like, just how painful volcanists can sometimes be, but in a very controlled way, you know? So, I'll connect this to you, and again, this to you. So you enable or disable if the amount of heavy oil is more than 20k, which there is, and you enable or disable if the amount of petroleum is, let's do, under 6k. Why are you not working? Okay, now both of them are hungry. Yeah, now these. Wait, what do you mean? Okay. It's these ones. Man, okay, that's actually not a terrible scrubber. Scrubbers, for those who don't know, like, the idea of a scrubber in Factorio is just, like, something which gets rid of pollution. And most of the time, yeah, because these biter nests don't have the scale to, do any real damage, and they can stop, like, the outside nests from getting a lot of pollution in them. Which is overall a good idea, I think. Maybe the meta changed, I don't know. Anyways, that's gonna automatically lift off, I assume, yes. So we can continue building, because we'll have 5 of them. we will have to go back to the Flora transfer ship and copy this. Oh. Didn't mean to have you here. And so then we'll just need 2 of some of these. Yeah, I may have forgotten to delete. Oopsies. Okay. So we'll have again 3 of these and a normal one. So then I'll have that guy. But here I'll use filters for the sulfur and, well, the carbon. I'll do it like this, and then remove these 2. Okay, no, we need... What is the plant called again? Fucking give me a chemical plant. Literally anyway, because I need to see... Yeah, we'll need this recipe, which needs carbon and sulfur. And carbon is only used for that and rocket fuel, but for that we need water. Actually, to make a oh, we just need steel plates. I was thinking we need plastics. I don't know from where I remember that. I was thinking like, oh god, how am I gonna get that? And then I was like, you know, just keep swimming. Let's not worry about it. Also, to compare and contrast the difference really quickly. So this one uses way less stuff to create way more fuel. Okay. But in order to do that, we'll need... we can move you up here, actually. Like this, maybe. Maybe not, considering that's over there. I guess we can move you up here. We'll need these guys. And while the... Yeah, we'll do the same idea. So go back to the Flora ship. Copy this. Go back to the Aquilo ship. I just realized, it could shoot out an asteroid this way. If I don't, yeah, still limit the inserter. Actually, we should do these ones first so I know which one to choose. So we need ice. Which will go up here. And we need the other thing. Calcite. To go here. No. Like this. Like this. Like this. And then we can do that, yeah. Huh, okay. So what we'll do with calcite is the thing I did earlier. Now we can do it like this, I guess. We only need it for fuel. I don't know where we'll be refining fuel. What I do know is that, we want water. For that, we again need to place down a chemical plant. Okay. But in order... So now... Fish breeding. Oh, why can't I have space fish? What's wrong with some space fish? I'll just place down one of them for later. We want this recipe. And this one will use 1 ice per second. We will be getting, like... Plus 2.5. We'll be getting roughly 4, so we want, yeah, roughly 4 of these guys, so we can do like 1 and 2 here. Then underneath 2 over there. And then, yeah, 3 to 4, and then... Keep forgetting it's in slot 5 when I don't play for a while. It's like muscle memory for speedrunners, except... This is very definitely not a speed run. It's actually more like a very leisurely stroll. Huh. Well, that would be a bit of an issue. Except I can do this. Okay, so that's the water. Now we need to get it and the calcite somewhere down there. Actually, because we have this iron here. Where do we get calcite down from? Probably on that side, then. Nope. Have to go down here. Nope. There's already something there. I know. I placed it. Oops. Okay, what I'll do is like this. Ah, yeah. Vulcan transfer ship is having a fun time as always. Okay. So now that the calcite is here, do we do 4 or 2 of these guys for, each type of fuel? Because I'm gonna go with 4. I'm just gonna also do it like this. This one will be just the normal fuel. What's the issue here? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna add a water tank. I hope we didn't just eject a bunch of stuff into space. Also don't know why I placed that over there, but okay. Huh, okay. So we just need a fucking water tank somewhere. Just like a big old water cooler. Where do I even begin to place down a tank of water? Maybe over here? Yeah. Okay, so now that that's working, this should also be, yeah, shitting out stuff. And with the way this is done, this guy will be the last one, which is good, because then we'll get calcite. So now we need to get iron onto this belt, somehow. Iron's down here, though. See, what I could do is put a splitter up there. And do this. And this. And then... There we go. Should work soon. Okay, now all we need is water. Maybe just add some water to it. Like one of those, shout out to the, that one Tom and Jerry movie on Mars that I watched as a kid. If you know which one it is, you're a real gamer. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Damn, I really, huh. Could I potentially... no. Was worth a shot, but no. Huh, actually, over here... If I did this... And then... just a little bit off. Huh? No. No, I can't. Or... I can. Okay, there we go. We have fuel. So we have oxidizer. We don't have fuel yet. We'll be getting fuel soon. And we can actually try to get it down here, I believe. So in order to get fuel, it is the same song and dance, but with, let's say, how do I kind of bring this to, oh, with a different rhythm. The rhythm will be screaming in pain. Or, as I like to call it, so much weaving, I may as well, like, learn how to knit. Yeah. I would say Sigourney Weaver moment, but I'm slowly coming to terms that... Okay, look, I have never known most celebrity names or whatever, right? I am not a celebrity man. I've never paid attention to that. I don't know why people do. But then it's kind of like one of those things where, you know, if somebody doesn't know who, you know, Kathleen Barr, the woman who voiced Jalorum in the Hot Wheels movies is, it's fine. But if you don't know, like, who the basic people are, like, the woman from Alien, like, you're missing something. It is kind of crazy, though, how, like, the original Alien movies are, like, still really fun. But sometimes they're... I don't know. Honestly, one thing which I've noticed, and this may be a little bit sacrilegious to say, but I sometimes enjoy bad things more than good things, right? Or, like, not bad things, but when they're bad in a very amateurish way. Like, obviously you have, you know, you're tearing me apart, you know, The Room, which is, like, the most basic example that I can think of, because, yeah, everybody knows The Room. But, on a more complex level, you have stuff like, one of my personal favorites, Ancient Roman Power of Darkside, which is a really bad JRPG, but it's bad in a good way, if you get me. Oh yeah, also, because we're on Vulcanus, we're having a slight problem. Which is, yeah, there's, huh. We got these in. But now this is turned off because, yeah, we don't have any, there's no deficit of ice minerals. That's fine. Yeah, there's barely any ice minerals here, which means that, yeah, these guys are continuously being, reprocessed, I believe. No, wait, are they even? Ah! It's interesting, that one wasn't. Now it is. So it's not being reprocessed now. Because there's technically not enough of them here yet. Okay. It's not a bad system. It can have its issues, though also we're already full on fuel. Jesus, okay. So where's the fuel and oxidizer here? Okay, so that is the fuel. Reminds me of Kerbal Space Program, honestly. Okay, that's the oxidizer pipe. Honestly, yeah. component level KSP sounds like the most difficult game you could possibly get into. Engineering your own fucking turbo pumps sounds fun for exactly 5 people on the planet, and the rest of them are like screaming at me, no, no, please, no, please, no, no. Also, I'm gonna remove this pipe here. It wasn't even necessary, first of all, and second of all, we'll be getting our water from the left side. There we go. Full oxidizer, baby. And full fuel. Okay. Water will just add tanks wherever they fit, maybe. It's good to have... Aha! Problems are arising as the entire ship is just not making enough stuff. Why? What's happening here? Is there like a power draw issue I'm not aware of? No. This is a Vulcanist ship. I'm gonna remove one of these on each one and replace it with some speed. This is the one that has some slight... No, I think Fulgoran has some slight damage on it. Okay. Gimme some speed. You know what? Yeah, sure. Give them some speed 2 modules. It'll be fine. Can I? Ah, if only. Okay, back to Aquilo. I forgot, yeah. We will want efficiency on all of them. Technically, we could get efficiency 3s, but I'm not going through all the effort that takes to do. Technically, we only need 2 of them on each one. Yeah, minus 80 limit, sadly, because one of these removes minus 40, so... Okay, we'll just remove 1 and do this. Okay, so now let's take a step back and think about this. So we have ammo, we have fuel, and we have, yeah, that. But what we now need are rockets. And oh boy, do we need rockets. So I don't know how much of this we'll need. I'll make 3 of them. But yeah, what I'll have to do is actually move you maybe up like this. Yeah. Then do this. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say earlier, like, bad stuff can be fun if it seems like they were genuinely trying, but they just failed, like, every step of the way, you know? So that's cool. How do I make... Oh, I need more sulfur and... Okay, well, let's think about this. This makes 0.5. And one of these makes... Oh, we're gonna get... Oh, fuck. We're gonna have to somehow get rocket turrets up there as well. There's always space here for something, I guess. Okay. One of these requires 0.25. So we may have overproduced a little bit, but it's gonna be maybe fine. We'll actually do this. And then... the forbidden technique. I don't know by whom, but maybe somebody has a vendetta against it. Maybe, you could make a letter signify vendetta, like the letter V. Who knows? Okay. And now that this is done, what we can do is make the worst splitter I have ever cooked. Now, quick question. Oh, we don't need them for rockets. So these make 0.5 explosives per second. To make a rocket, we need 0.31. I'm gonna go with this approach, because otherwise I may just lose my mind. And then we just pop them some... Wait. What am I gonna use copper for, then? Maybe for something later. Please switch you back to that. We'll leave that just kind of vestigial for now. Okay. Oh. Holy shit. How do I even... They have a minimum and a maximum range. This is actually insane, dude. Okay. I guess we can put one here for rear defense. Just for ease of access. Yes. Huh. How did I... Oh my... I'm very stupid. And rockets are kind of valuable, you know? Do this, please. Okay, let's try that again. So, the rocket turret here will defend everything here. Which is the moment it, gets sent up. However... I want to target specifically... Because if you go... You see... Big asteroids are, Ignore unlisted targets, yeah. I don't want to have it waste its power destroying asteroids which aren't big. Because, yeah, there's also... Huge, but no. Okay, so if you go on the space map, right? Go to Aquilo, go to here. You see, the medium ones are resistant against explosions, but not against physical. That goes for all of them. The big ones are completely resistant against physical, but are way less resistant against explosions. So I'm gonna very quickly tell all of these turrets to target, medium ones. And ignore unlisted targets. And also small ones, I guess. So yeah, we'll just do this really quickly. That should help. So the big asteroids will only be attacked by anything which can damage them, which are these guys. So, I guess for the sake of simplicity, I'll have to put one of these guys, like, over here, and another one over here, because they sort of cover each other. I don't like what I'm doing, but, we have to keep the general shape. And then we have to cover the front with, like, at least two of them. I can move these two back by one. and remove you there. And there. The issue, of course, is if I place these guys over here, there's gonna be a lot of... Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of space here which they can't hit. Which could be solved by a third one over here. But there is actually enough space for me to remove that and place down one of them over here. Now I'll just have to find a way to send ammo up to them. Which seems like it's gonna be the biggest issue. We'll split this here. That is just one too short. Happens every single time for some reason. However, what you can do instead is this. If I go on the Aquilo ship and zoom out and... Yeah, that shows the range, roughly. Okay. So we'll need... We'll make this one go over here, and we'll make the other ones go... Yeah, by the way, we'll need even more solar panels. We've basically just been removing them so that we can have an easier time placing our stuff. Yeah, also, I'll give these guys the, yeah. And then, this guy will finally be fueled. Then we can go up here with you. How am I going? Well, it is literally just one too short, so... Yeah, perfect. So I'll do this and this. And now when we're up here, all that needs to be done is to somehow get it up there, which you can do with this. I don't know why I did it the other way before. I may be stupid. Something eta blech. Oh my god, okay. Can't do that. We'll just have to snake the other half through and see where it ends up, I guess. What happened here? Oh, I see. That. Well... I'll have to fix that somehow. Okay. So... The rocket has to go through here, actually. So we'll just... No. No, it just can't. What's the issue? There's no iron. Why is there no iron? There's iron again. Oopsie daisies. So I can't do that over there. Can't go over here. Can't go over here. I'm boned for whatever that's concerned. What I can do is this. And then do this. And then do this. Okay. How do I move this through? I guess I just don't be yeah, I know it's like, wow, you're wasting a lot of rockets, but, what else am I gonna do? Be intelligent? Well, what channel do you think you're on? If you want intelligence, there are plenty of Factorio YouTubers who aren't bad at the game. I am here because I am bad at the game. I assume. Well, it's not that I'm bad at TM. It's more that I'm inexperienced with Space Age, as the point of this is that it's my first time through. We're just kind of... I remember watching, like, an interview that Dosh did with some podcast, where he did reveal that, basically, and this is very true, when you start doing YouTube, you kind of stop, just playing videos, you know, just playing the games you play for YouTube for yourself. Because you feel like, you know, it's kind of a bit of a wasted potential if you don't make content. But then, like, if you don't make content on it, then what's the... You know, if a video isn't... I'm gonna go insane. You know, if a video isn't gonna be that good for content, then eh. So then it just kind of worsens your experience with the game a little bit. It's kind of dumb, but, you know, it's, it is something you very much get used to. Okay, that... Huh. What if I do it like this? So theoretically, yeah, that is the circuit network just about, connected question mark. Yeah. Okay, but how do I sneak rockets into the center when every single one of these except this one is being used? Okay, I guess what I can do is, Okay, I have to weave some magic here. Okay. I'm so out of ideas already. Well, that one's easy, but how do you weave this guy? Oh, wait. I can do this. Okay. Figured it out, baby. Just more belt weaving is the answer. Hey! Now, is this ship perfect? No, I'm gonna ship up some more stuff to it, and we need a lot more solar panels, which will mean that we'll need a lot more space. I don't want to get stranded at Aquilo, okay? Because the ship needs power to run, and I don't know if it's gonna have enough power. Yeah, we have removed quite a few solar panels. Actually, we'll see. The ship is making 41 megawatts. It is in Vulcanus orbit, where the solar power is... Okay, actually, let's see. The solar power in space is 60% around Aquilo. Around... Okay, space map. Around Vulcanus. Solar power in space... Yeah, okay. 600%. So if I'm making 40 megawatts here, I'd be making like 4 megawatts when I would land, you know, when I would be there. And a lot of this stuff isn't working fully, but it's should be okay. So let's send up, like, this to the Aquilo platform. And just in case, let's, okay, whatever. Okay, yeah, let us now travel to the Aquilo transfer ship. I'll also, save the game, just in case it's a bad idea. Oh, I can exit. I just, oh. Oops. By the way, huge milestone for me and me alone. We have passed 100,000 weekly views. Which is frankly completely insane. What are you people doing? And also 10k watch hours. Like, dude, what are you doing? You're watching me. Another issue which I've thought of is, are we gonna have enough of a fuel buffer? Though, I don't know if we'll really need one. And we are full on basically everything. So, let's get on with it. Take me to Glover first. So these guys should be shooting. These guys shouldn't. Yeah. We have to preserve rocket ammo. Also, the reason why this guy is closer inwards is so that, basically these guys cover the entire span of the ship. Because obviously we need a lot of time to shoot out the things in front. But here we also need some defense on the sides and back. This one I just placed over here because I can't really place it close. No, I won't bother. This one's just kind of here for that reason, but yeah, we're gonna get to Glover pretty soon. And the crazy part is, our thruster fuel seems to sort of be keeping up. Oxidizer isn't. Why? Okay, actually, yeah. Yeah, why? That's my fuel, you bastard! Oh my god, okay. We have to go back to Vulcanus. Wait, actually, we could have gone to, we could go to Aquilo. Yeah, we go to Fulgora, fuck it, and... Yeah, I'll just... I guess... Oh, that's actually bad if it's hungry for rocket fuel. It means something is going wrong. Yeah, but rocket fuel is basically infinite on Fulgora. Give me my 500 rocket fuel. Anyways, Gleba, you're no longer hungry for rocket fuel, but yeah, ooh, oh, I requested 1k. Okay, at least we refilled it. This does make this journey a little bit more painful, but it is what it is. Huh, our production is barely keeping up. We'll see how bad it gets. On the way, 100. Yeah, 1 moment. I just realized... we haven't been researching anything for ages. I was too focused making the ship, so... A new level of mining prod it is, I guess. 6 hours, really? Nah, it's just kinda kicking into gear, I hope. Anyways, how's the situation? It's still not there yet. Just one more launch. How was it on Fulgora? Okay, that should be the last one. Situation over here is great. We're actually... I don't know what I did, but we are overproducing. Okay, so now let's go to the space map. Okay, now we should have everything, yes. Save the game. And let's see if we can make it in one piece. Okay, we should start seeing some of the big ones come up. Let's see. Medium. Medium. Oh, that's that is actually a pretty big one. Worryingly big. Honestly, instead of mining prod, this one would genuinely be more worth it. Look. Yeah. Especially for this. I think it will also boost my turret damage. Right? What? No, just bullets. Oh, it'll boost cannon shells. But yeah, look. Oh my god. Okay, 2 rocket turrets is not enough. Shit. What's happening? Aquilo, transfer ship. That's us. Okay. Pump the brakes, maybe? We'll see. No, yeah, we do have to, pause the thrust now. Shit. We will be moving towards Aquilo, by the way, very slowly. But yeah, we'll have to remove some of these guys, I think. Some of these guys, sure. Just for some of these again. Okay. Now this does suck, because we now have less ammo. However, we couldn't really fuel these guys anyways while we were moving. Yeah, we're being pulled towards Aquilo now, though, so... Let's see how far we can get. Okay, yeah. Now we have a lot more power. Some rockets aren't being wasted on those things, which is annoying, but it should be okay. Situation here, everything's under control. Fuel and everything else seems to be fine. Shit. Okay, bad news. This thing cannot survive going at full speed. Not at all. We are here, though. Ooh. We need a few more of these. Oops. But we are in Aquilo. God save us if we have to go back. But we are on Aquilo. Maybe this sort of doesn't seem so good now. Whatever, okay, it's fine. Actually, let's see, what happens? Yeah. Well, they do move really slowly, so I think it's okay. Let's drop to Aquilo and pray there's something there for us. Oh yeah, also they're running out of rockets slowly. I think that may pick back up, but yeah. Huh. Okay, Aquilo transfer ship, send me down. I want you, I want some of you. Oh, you do have asteroid collectors. What are you? Oh, it has no surfaces to build with, I think. How's the power situation here? It's actually doing okay. So I'm gonna take some of these so it can rebuild. And also these. Okay, that's gonna be a bit of an issue, but for now, we got you, Can I also, send me down some, well, we could actually send down some rockets, but we don't need them down there. We need them up here more than anywhere. Send me down some bots, I guess. And, oh, wait a minute. We'll need a lot more heat pipes. You're about to see the gimmick of Aquilo. First of all, the bots here use way more energy, which is a problem. Second of all, let's place down a oh, wait, what's that? We can't. You can't build on smooth ice. Nope. Lithium. Can't build on rough ice or in smooth ice. Okay, well... Send me down some... you? Some you? Okay. Oh, what? Did I get crushed by a rocket? Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Give me my stuff back. Okay. That's really stupid. Whatever. Okay. We should be able to craft... Send me down you. Like a stack of pipes. Alright, let's hope, first of all, hope they don't hit us. Second of all, okay. Now we have to pave the place. That's why we sent up all the bricks, by the way, and... Oh! Got me once, shame on you. Got me twice, shame on me. Did I just place down the concrete? Yes, I did. Oh boy. Can I just place the bricks down? No! It has to be concrete. I can't cheap out. Oh, we are so boned, because I only... Lithium brine. I only took enough concrete for us to build the silo. We did learn something. And we're, yeah, going back in time, like that never happened. Let's go back to Vulcanus. Because, yeah, there are some changes we need to do. I thought I could get it in this video, sadly no. The hubris of man is, yeah, whatever. I'll see you next time when we hopefully actually get to Aquilo. I'll see you then. Goodbye.